Well, this is different. I'm here by myself. It's Al, obviously. I'm here by myself. This is just kind of like a little vlog thing I'm doing. This is weird. I've never done a vlog before, I don't think. Also, don't hate me because I'm not looking directly into the camera because the camera's up there. So if I do, then the glare from my monitors is going to be right in my face. The lighting is weird, man. Like I said, I don't do vlogs too often. Hardly ever. I think this is my first one. But anyway, this is just kind of like a little update thing that I felt like doing. I've actually tried making this video about 4 or 5 times in 2 or 3 different formats. I tried just recording the audio in Audacity. That sucked. And then I tried just talking, also like recording audio in Audacity while playing a game and just talking then, but I kind of lost focus on what I was talking about and I just got kind of focused on the game. So I figured, hey, let me boot up Streamlabs, because obviously we've done several episodes of the podcast. I think about 170 to go with the tier list thing that we've been doing lately, and also the couple dumb wrestling drafts. So obviously I'm more comfortable talking like this and I can just edit around whatever word flubs or long pauses I make, which probably will happen a lot because I'm not very talkative. God damn, I suck. So this is just kind of like a little update thing on what I'm going to be doing as far as YouTube goes and my plans as a content creator. That sounds weird. But yeah, the big thing that I wanted to mention here is that, you know, like I talked with Joe, and because the other day, a little flashback here, I noticed that WWE 2K22 was on sale on PSN for 50% off, so it'd be $30. And I was thinking about buying it because I know people have been asking us when we're going to move over to WWE 2K22 now that the game is actually kind of decent, because we're still running in 2K19. But then I kind of realized that, like, I just don't have the motivation and dedication to dumb wrestling to not just buy the new game, but to recreate everything. So basically, that's what I'm getting to here is we've decided to basically bring dumb wrestling to a close, mostly because of lack of motivation, mostly on my part. The lack of motivation to make the show just isn't there like it used to. You know, it's a long process sitting here. When we would do it multiple shows a week, we'd sit here like once a week for anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a day, and we'd be screaming. Obviously, if you've seen our dumb wrestling shows, we get very loud. So we'd be sitting here 6 to 8 hours a day, just screaming our heads off, probably annoying my parents, maybe even annoying the neighbors. Not really. I don't think they've ever complained. But yeah, it's a long process, and like I mentioned to Joe, like we would have some really killer matches, and we get really hyped and all that stuff, and then we would, you know, edit the video, render the video, upload the video, make the thumbnail, that whole shebang, only for the video to get like 2 views in like a week. And it was a little demoralizing. And I know people close to me have said, well, you just got to give it more time. And my response is, listen, we've given it about 5 years, give or take. And also, like, other stuff that we do that's not wrestling. The Persona 5 Royal playthrough, which is arguably the greatest thing we've ever created. The Undertale playthrough, Smash Brothers videos, DOA fights, all that stuff. That gets good views. Because people know what that is. People know what P5R is. People know what Smash Brothers is. Like I said, like I've mentioned to Joe and to several other people, that if by a miracle my channel takes off, which it'd be amazing if it did. Please subscribe if you're not. If the channel took off, dumb wrestling would always be the hardest thing to sell to people, because it's all original characters that me or Joe came up with, or inside jokes that we have, so people don't know who these characters are. You know, like, you know, because we don't use WWE people, we use a WWE game. That's pretty much it. But yeah, so like, you know, like dumb wrestling, we're putting it on the shelves. I know, like, it's the never say never mentality, but we're putting it on the shelf and it's gonna be there for a while, I think. But yeah, like we're just gonna shift our focus to, like, you know, maybe do some more Smash Brothers, and like I'm back in the fighting game kick. So like Joe and I have discussed doing like 1st to 5 sets and various fighting games, probably mostly Street Fighter or DOA, because those are basically the two games that I'm competent in. Otherwise, if I played Dragon Ball or Tekken 7 or KOF 15 or whatever, because Joe's got a bunch of these, I would just be hitting buttons the whole time, and it's not really that. It wouldn't really that. It would not really be that entertaining to watch. Let me organize my thoughts here for a second, so I'm not talking a mile a minute. I know, like, he pitched the idea to do like Devil May Cry. I'd really like to do like Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And obviously, like I think the really big thing we've been talking about is doing a legacy run through the Grand Theft Auto games, because obviously, like, GTA is a series that both me and Joe are very big on. So yeah, like, we're gonna be just doing other stuff. We're not bringing the channel to a close, and also, like, obviously the Persona 4 Golden videos, they're gonna be going up for the foreseeable future. But also another thing I really wanted to make note of. Like, I've noticed that my channel has become very cluttered because of, like, the long plays that we do. Mostly because, like, I had the mentality, like, we'll just record a game in its entirety and just upload it as a long play. That would give us content to be scheduled to go up over time, so that way we don't have to sit here all the time and record stuff. But then it kind of hit me, and it kind of hit me hard, that people don't really know who we are. Do people really want to sit here? You know, like for example, the P5R playthrough. There's 125 episodes or so, and the shortest episode, I think, was like half an hour, while the longest was over an hour. And I'm like, we're not really that known. Do people want to sit here for that long and listen to us just ramble about shit? I don't know. So I don't know if we'll really do many more long plays. I'm obviously, like, I like video editing, so I'm going to attempt to put a bit more editing into my videos and stuff like that. We'll see. I just want to, like, you know, make my channel not feel so cluttered. Yeah. Anyway, I just want to make a point that I'm going to be streaming more on Twitch or on YouTube also, because I've been using, I did a test stream of Restream, and that worked out pretty good. So I'm going to be doing that thing, or attempting to do the thing, I guess. And this is going nowhere fast. Look at that glare. That glare's so prominent. Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to my boy Ace over at Cross Culture. You can find his channel in my recommended channels list, because he's great. Makes great content. Him and his boy TPC Japan, they do a great podcast, usually on the weekly, called Atas, Across Time and Space. You should give that a listen. I listen every week. It's a great listen. Have the time, like, you know, they do a review of a book that they're reading. I don't know what book they're reading. I don't really read that much, but it's a really interesting conversation to listen to. Heck, not gonna lie, I think it's a lot better than our podcast. A lot more organized, has better structure to it. So yeah, I just want to give a big shout out to Ace, TPC Japan. Obviously, I guess I'll give a shout out to Joe. He sucks. But hey, my partner in crime. We recorded a ton of stuff. We have a ton of stuff in the pipeline. We have a ton of fun making stuff. So we're gonna keep coming at you. The dog's barking. It's late. Dogs, man, they bark. Bye.